You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Hi everyone, it's Melody Lane, and today we're going to be doing a few different things. We're going to do some rolled flowers, and I'm going to color these just a little bit with the Recollection crayons. I love these crayons because they give a shimmery sparkle, so we're going to try those out. I did make these flowers ahead of time. I did not do anything to these. These are just plain paper. I didn't color them or do anything to the petals at all. We're going to be using the Cricut quilling tool. This I was actually planning on making differently than what now I think I'm doing, because I kind of love this paper underneath. This is my digital paper for my new fairy set, which is in my store at melodylanedesigns.com. Look at how beautiful that is. I love this. This is printed on Cricut cardstock. And then I cut this out with my Cricut Explorer, and I've made all the letters in these, and I share these files with everyone who supports me on Patreon. They already have this file and all the letters made with these, and just the little cutouts so they can create their own shapes and do whatever they want with them. So you could do it just like this, and people do this on vinyl and just keep it like this. But I like to do this as a 3D effect and kind of bend these up. Can bend up all the petals on the flower. Let's lift up this paper a little. And the little butterflies. These don't pop up as well because they're smaller. You can just get in there and do it with your fingernail also. Whatever's easiest for you. I'm using my pick that also came with the quilling tool, and that's actually working very nice on these little tiny pieces. There, I think I got them all. So now it's more of a 3D effect. Is that fun? I was thinking of just cutting the paper behind it and doing the crate down here. I think I like the colors better on the butterfly, but I also like it kind of framed by this paper also, and I can't decide. So I'm not sure if I'm going to glue this down yet, but if I did, I would glue everywhere that's not poking out. Like I would glue some spots randomly in between and then glue the edge and the edge everywhere. So I just can't decide. Can you guys tell me in the comments what I should do? And I'm going to be placing some flowers around, so I'm not going to glue the flowers actually on yet until you guys tell me in the comments what to do. All right, now let's play with the flowers. I'm not going to do a lot to the flowers. I'm just going to kind of do color on color, and we're just going to play a little bit. So these are the Recollections crayons. It was so hard to find these. They're only in Michael's. They still are in some clearance sections. I hope they're not discontinuing them. I hope they're going to come out with new colors. I do love the colors that they offer, and they're so shimmery and sparkly. I'm going to try the pink and the orange on the pink. I did a little pink there. I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if it shows. Let's see if orange shows up. Ooh, the orange does show up. Maybe you can see it better with this camera. Okay, here's some orange and here's some pink. I do love orange and pink together. So maybe I'm going to put some pink on each one and some orange. Why not, right? I wonder if yellow does anything. Ooh, yellow is so pretty. Okay, let's do a dash of yellow too. You see all that shimmer? Do you see the difference of the paper? How I just went around here up to here. Okay, now I'm going to add a little water. I'm not sure what this is going to do, but these are watercolor crayons. I'm not sure if I need the water or not. But with the water, it makes the paper bend more. So we can bend this out so it will look more like a flower. Okay, let's do some more. I really like what that yellow does. We need to add more yellow. Those of you that have these crayons, I know a lot of you bought them because I went out and bought them, and we went out and kind of bought all that we could find because we love them so much. I've had people ask me to use these on projects because they don't know how to use them. Do what I do, just try them out. Look how pretty that is. Let's do some more. And I'm just going to put my finger in the wetness so it blends a little better. Look how cool that is. Isn't that beautiful? This outside is so much prettier than this inside. And it's fun. You don't have to be precise. So I'm using yellow and then going with some orange underneath it and then pink underneath that. Let's play with some more. So this flower, it's bigger than this one, but it's kind of pointy like this. Sometimes I use this to put in the center of flowers. See if yellow does anything. Thinking it will only do a shimmer, which is fine if that's all you want. So this flower is going to be more ombre. I just added a lot of yellow to it, and I'm going to go further with just the yellow. And my finger does have some orange on it, which is okay. And so I'm going to put more orange here. And then it's gradually going to go to less orange. Now can you see the difference? I have not put any in the middle, but this just has the yellow on it. So it has that shimmery effect. I'm going to also put yellow here. I'm just going to cover the whole thing with yellow. And then I'm going to do some pink in the middle. So the center of the flower will have some pink in it. I'm going to spray some water down, just a little bit. And I got lots of crayon on my mat, so I'm just going to use that on my finger and spread it around here to help blend that a little bit better. Okay, let's clean this off. Just using a baby wipe. Okay, what should we do with the purple? Maybe some of this teal on the purple? Let's see if it does anything. Ooh, pretty. Let's see what purple looks like. Ooh, that is beautiful. Okay, and this one, let's put purple around the bottom and put the green around the top. This is my first time using these on colored paper. Look at that. I got it on the back too. Let's clean it up with the back of this. Okay, so I'm going to use a Cricut quilling tool. You can use any quilling tool. You can use some tweezers or different things. Sometimes you can even use a poker. And just wrap it around there, and it's kind of hard to get going. So that's why we like a quilling tool. It has a little slit in the center. See the slit? So you put this in the slit. And there's many different ways to do this. Let me see if you can see that. There, can you see that better now? And then you just turn it. And see how it's kind of got flat there? It's kind of getting square. It's more flat instead of round. Just push on it. So push on that so it goes round. And just try to get it round instead of square. And try to guide it so this is lined up the same here. Sometimes that can get out of hand. And some people put glue on it as we go. I don't like to put glue on it as I go because I like it to get a little looser. I'm doing this tight, but I don't like to keep it tight. And I just use my finger, this one here, it's covered in crayon, as a guide. And starting to get lower. See, it's not staying on its path, and mine usually don't, and they still turn out fine. Whoops, and it came off, so that's okay. So then I'm almost done. If you want to keep it tight, you put glue right here on the circle at the base. I used to use hot glue because it dried so quickly and was just easier. But now with these, now see, that's pretty tight. I don't think I want it that tight. So you just kind of let it loosen up a little. And you can get it as loose as you want it, and it'll get bigger as it gets looser. And you can kind of flip these petals out. You can spray it with a little water and spread them out more. And can you tell the color that we put in there? The shimmer? I think this is too tight. I don't want it this tight. So I'm going to loosen it up. I rolled this one too good. So you just play with it until it's how you want it to be. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm using art glitter glue. I get it from May Made It, and I'm gonna put this on here. And stick that right on there. Hold that down for a few seconds. I'm going to tighten it up just a little more. There. Then I'm going to hold this here until that glue dries. And it really doesn't take too long for this glue to dry. Like I said, you can use hot glue. But I used this on these glue because I didn't have my hot glue gun out. And it worked great. There. So there we have our flower. Let's do this one. So we're going to do it the same way. That and there. See how it's kind of flat? You want it more round. So just squeeze that. Add some glue. I'm going to add a little more glue to this one so it glues each layer down. Dry. And go to this one. Okay, and I'm just going to put some glue in that hole. And I'm going to bend these out a little on this one. Okay, time to clean out this part. Okay, done with the crayons. Now I'm back to this. Oh, you know what? I forgot this one. Okay, not done with the crayons. I forgot this one. This is a pink one. Let's see what purple looks like on it. What do we think? Is it too purple? Let's see what red looks like on it. Yeah, I think red's good. It won't change the color of it to red. Maybe some yellow. I can't just stop with one color, guys. I love the shimmer on these. I also have the Tim Holtz crayons, but they don't have the shimmer that this does, and I think the shimmer is awesome. Let's roll this one up really quickly. The paper I used is also Recollections paper from Michaels. These colored papers are. There, isn't that pretty? There, isn't that pretty? See the shimmer? Okay, let's glue this one. Get that centered. Okay, now we have this, and I kind of want to play with this with the crayons and color this, but I don't want to take away from the butterfly or the create, and I'm not sure if I'm going to have it like this or if I'm going to have this down like this and cut it off so you don't see it around the outside edge. So you have to tell me in the comments what you like, and I will do whatever you guys say the most of. Whoever comments the most in the first 48 hours of the video, I will do what you guys say, and I will post it on my Instagram. And here's all my sites. Cinnamon Cooney, the art Sherpa, made this for me. Isn't it awesome? So I will post it on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. It's all Melody Lane 815. We got to put the flowers on. I'm not going to glue the flowers on until you guys tell me what to do. What ideas do you have? And if I put this in the center like this, I'll probably add some flowers to here. And when I was taking this off the mat, I wasn't as careful as I should be, and I ripped this little bit right here. So do you know what I do when those things happen? I put some bling on it. This is also Recollections. This is not sponsored by Michaels. I just kind of like their stuff. This paper, the white paper, is Cricut, and this paper underneath is also Cricut, but printed with my digital paper. Look, you gotta put a little bling on it. So I think I'll put some bling on this, here and there. Go around. Whenever they have Michaels sales for these little things, I usually buy them. I haven't bought any in so long because I hoarded them for so much. I have so many little things of these in all different colors. They're really easy to use. You see the bling closer? And I'm not sure where to put the flowers. Should I have them all in one corner? So here's options. If I'm doing it like this, keeping the colored frame, let's call this the colored frame, or without it, it would just be just the white. So these would have to go just on the white somewhere. Maybe up the side. Maybe something like this without the background. Or do you like it going up the side with the background? Or all of these like in one corner, or spread it out, maybe put some up in the top corner. I don't know, what do you guys think? Kind of pretty. All right guys, please tell me what you want to see. Tell me what you think looks best. I kind of like it like this. What do you think? Should I add glitter to it? Some more bling? Put some bling up in the butterfly maybe? You tell me within the first 48 hours and I will finish it the way you say, and you'll have to find it on my social media to see whose idea I did. Give me some ideas, guys. All right, I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. But first, here's a shout out to a few of the people who get perks for supporting me on Patreon. Christine, Belinda, Donna, Jean, Allison, Janelle, Ariana, Linda, Richard, Elizabeth, Margaret, Kay, Charlotte, Leslie, Tracy, Sharon, Bridgetta, Gracie, Linda, Ellen, Kelly, Angela, Deidre, Kimberly, Grace, Adrian. Thanks, guys.
You are watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.